Alright guys, so I'm out on the trail. I got this big Widowmaker here. Happens all the time. Again, I'm in the Adirondack Mountains, coming up for bow season. The only thing I'm doing is clearing some trails right now. I got a couple Tops products. So this happens to be the Elchete. The Elchete is a tried and true favorite. This happens to be black birch. Black birch is notoriously thick and it grows wild here in the Adirondacks. It is bear season, so I do have my Ruger Super Red Hawk. I'm not actively hunting, I'm just trying to clear the trail for later on this evening. So I'm going to give it a whack. Obviously this tree right here is a Widowmaker, it's hung up on that other tree. Chainsaw would be a lot better, but I want to try this out, so we'll see what we can do. Probably going to take a little bit of work. Alright, so I could probably push this down, which would be a lot safer. It's just hung up on those damn trees. So, alright, so first impressions, pretty awesome. Jeez. Alright guys, so it did go through the log. I don't see any chipping. A little bit of glinting right here. But that thing is still razor sharp. The one thing I will say is that I kept feeling that it was slipping out of my hands a little bit. I don't necessarily need this here. It does feel good to choke up on, but this is a hack and slash kind of tool. The other thing is, because this is a very high flat grind, it kept getting stuck in the wood, and every time I tried to pull out, it's just more work. So I would like to use this more as an axe than a splitter, or I'm sure this thing will cut firewood no problem, but again, it kept getting stuck in the log and then trying to pull out. Now I noticed some woodsmen out there that would be like, you're doing it wrong, you're cutting logs wrong. I'm sure there is, but you know, I did go through, that's about a 6-inch round. That is black birch, pretty tough stuff, and is zero issues with this blade. All right, other than the fact that the ergos are a little bit different for me and the blade kept getting caught. Other than that, it's a fantastic blade. So let me clean this place up. All right guys, so continuing on with the Elchete review. Elchete, very nice knife from Tops. I'm going to try to cut this with a baton. As you guys saw, the only issue I had with this was that it was a little bit slippery without using gloves, and again, it's cold out here, it's October, so that might have been just my skin. So what I am going to do is I'm going to put some gloves on, see if that fixes it, and then I'm going to do some some batoning with it. I'm sure it'll be fine with the baton, so let's do that. All right, I got about, I think this is a 4-inch piece of birch. I think it's birch. Looks like birch. I'm not sure. If you guys know, put it in the comment section, but it grows wild here in the Adirondacks and there's a ton of it, so. Yeah, absolutely no problem. That's what I figured. I didn't think this was going to be an issue. So there's a big knot over there. I'll try to get rid of it, but this is where the Elchete shines. let the baton do all the work. Look at that, perfect, no problem. All right, gonna go a little bit bigger now. So I had like a 4-inch, split it, no problem. I think this is about 6 to 8 inch across, pretty big round. We'll see how well this does. I'm pretty sure the Elchete will not have a problem with this. This is kind of where it shines. All right, it's already splitting the wood. Look at that, no problem. All right, cut it in quarters. Easy firewood. All right, with the Elchete, again, larger blade, different grind. It's gonna dig a little bit more. Again, it has that river wash, as you can see. It's no problems digging in whatsoever. And this is a very large blade to be doing this kind of work. I don't think you should be doing this type of work with a blade this big, but if this is all you had and this is all you had, you can absolutely do it. All right, guys, so I hope you appreciated that review of the Elchete. All right, the Elchete, again, like I said, it is a beast of a knife. Very heavy duty. You can look up the specs. I'll put all the links down below if you are interested in this. If it's available on Amazon, I will put the link down below. If you purchase from me from Amazon, I get like 2 cents on the dollar, so I really appreciate that. I am not affiliated with Tops. They don't send me their blades. I actually have to buy them myself, and I kind of buy them and test them to see how this product works. And I will tell you that it's still sharp. All right, the only issue I had with this was the long finger choil right here. It's a very wide finger choil, and I think it's meant to be used with gloves. Once I put gloves on, I didn't have a problem. Although it was cold out, it wasn't hot out. If it was hot, it might have been a little sweaty, and I would not be wearing gloves unless I used leather gloves for regular working. I will say I am not a bushcrafter, all right? I don't do bushcraft stuff, so those guys that do, you know, play in the woods all day, God bless them, I don't do that. Very, very good looking knife. Very, very well used knife. This has I think it's like a greenish linen. This is a green micarta with an orange liner and a black liner, and it's really, really stout handle. I have extra large hands, like I said before, and it fits very well. 2 lanyard holes in the back and a very large flat grind. That flat grind does work. It will give you that deep cut. However, as you see in the video, it's really hard for me to pull it out. And again, in a survival situation, I'm not sure if that's what you want to go through. There are other grinds that you can use, but as a one-tool chopper, this thing will definitely get it done. All right, so I highly recommend this one. If you guys need a chopper, this is definitely the one to get. The sheath itself is outstanding. It's in Kydex. You can get them in the clip like you see here, or a dangler. I chose the clip. I was never a big fan of the danglers. Some people are, and this does have a directional button clip, so when you put the knife in here, it clips in, and you have to use the button clip, roll it back over, okay? And you can't just push it back on. You have to roll it out or roll it back up. All right, so it is a directional button, which is really good, so it doesn't come undone in the woods. That's why it's there. All right, 1095 high carbon steel, river wash, and it is 1/4 of an inch thick. The handle is a little bit over an inch thick, and man, this is a beastly chopper. So yes, highly recommend. You can go to Topps website to purchase if you can find it there. If not, I will put a link down below to my Amazon store, and you can purchase it from there. Guys, if you are interested in a knife that is not Topps, you can go to threeriverblades.com, check out all the knives that I make. Also, if you want to get on the mailing list to get discount codes, go to threeriverblades.com, go all the way down to the bottom, first name, last name, and your email address, double opt-in, and I will send you discount codes to my blades. Other than that, highly recommend, if you have the money and you want to spend it, go ahead and get a Tops Elchete. Thanks guys. As always, please stay safe.